Every company has values on the wall: integrity, teamwork, innovation. But employees don't follow the wall. They follow what actually gets rewarded, punished, and ignored. That invisible system is called culture. And a truly trained MBA should be a culture designer, someone who shapes how work really happens. A culture designer doesn't ask, "What are our official values?" They ask, "What behaviors are people actually showing every day? What gets praised? What gets quietly tolerated?" They focus on daily behaviors, how meetings happen, how decisions are made, how people talk. Rituals and routines, stand-ups, reviews, celebrations, onboarding, feedback. Systems, who gets promoted, who gets more responsibility, what is never acceptable. Culture is not a poster. It's the default setting of the organization. A trained MBA should be able to diagnose it and nudge it. Let's take a real-style scenario. A fast-growing logistics startup is facing a problem. Senior leadership keeps saying, "We want ownership and innovation." But ground teams just say, "Tell me what to do." Good talent is leaving, saying, "Too much chaos, too much blame." Enter Kabir, an MBA who joins as HR business partner. Instead of launching another employee engagement survey, he spends 2 to 3 weeks just observing, sits in meetings, talks to new joiners and old employees, watches how decisions and mistakes are handled. He notices, in leadership meetings, when something goes wrong, the first question is, "Count responsible the?" Nobody asks, "What in our system allowed this?" In daily operations, people are scared to escalate issues. They try to manage problems quietly until it explodes. In appraisals, only revenue numbers are discussed. No weight given to people who mentor others, document processes, or raise early warnings. So the real culture is, don't make mistakes. Hide problems. Only numbers matter. No wonder innovation and ownership are low. Kabir acts as a culture designer, not just HR admin. He works with the leadership team to introduce 3 concrete culture levers. 1. No blame postmortems for every major failure. They start a ritual, 1 45-minute meeting. Rule: no naming and shaming individuals. Focus on, what signals did we miss? Which process failed? What can we change to prevent repetition? The CEO personally attends the first few and says, "If you hid this issue and it became worse, that would be a bigger problem." Result: people start speaking up earlier. 2. Monthly Good Miss Award, new award for someone who took a sensible risk, tried something new. It didn't work, but they documented learnings and shared with everyone. That person is appreciated publicly. Result: message spreads. Experimenting is allowed, as long as you learn and share. 3. Leaders as coaches review. In performance review, every manager is rated on. How many team members did you grow this year? How many processes did you improve/document? Promotions now require good business results and evidence of building people and systems. Result: managers realize, if I hoard knowledge and only chase numbers, I won't grow. Over 6 to 12 months, people start raising process issues earlier. Teams share learnings on calls and internal groups. The company moves from a blame culture to a learning culture, slowly but surely. That transformation didn't come from a poster. It came from someone thinking like a culture designer, a role a trained MBA is uniquely suited for. They understand business, people, and systems together. To build culture designers, B schools must go beyond. Organizational culture equals shared values, beliefs, norms, too. Let's study and shift our own culture here. Ideal training would include culture diagnosis projects. Students observe one organization, even their B school, and map. What is praised? What is punished? What is silently tolerated? Design small culture experiments. Example: change how team meetings start, introduce feedback circles, create a ritual for learning from project failures. Reflection: students log. What happened when we tried to change this habit? Who resisted? What? Exposure to strong cultures. Invite leaders from companies known for distinct cultures. Ask, what rituals and systems keep your culture alive? Culture training should make students see the invisible. Today, what usually happens? Culture is covered in one OB chapter. Students learn types: clan, adhocracy, market, hierarchy, and then exam. Nobody asks them to observe their classroom culture. Who speaks? Who stays silent? How group work really happens. change a small piece of it. So they go into corporate thinking culture is soft topic, HR's job, something leadership decides. They miss the fact that every manager, especially MBAs, is quietly shaping culture every day by what they reward, ignore, or tolerate. If MBAs want a truly unique identity in organizations, they must be more than target pushers. They must be the people who can say, "Our strategy will fail if our culture doesn't support it. Let's design the way we work." A culture designer doesn't only ask, "What is our goal?" They also ask, "What kind of people and behaviors will get us there? And how do we make those the norm?" If you're an MBA student, ask, "What culture did I create in my project teams?" If you're faculty or institute leadership, ask, "Have we ever let students see and shape culture, or just write about it?"